Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another league match, an invitational match. This time between your mom's favorite Rando team and Bottles on Empty. Once again, it's kind of like the second game of the day, but it's technically game one. More on that in a moment. I am Lana Bean, joined today on commentary by Captain 1977. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, that's me. Hello, everyone. How you going, Lana?
Doing stinking fantastic. Thanks for asking today. We also have tracking by Fear Agent Narya Stark. Thank you so much. But we'll get in the teams, the modes here. So, Captain, what do we got going on?
We got a co-op all dungeon seed. They have to do every single dungeon. They will be info sharing with each other. And we're going to try to finish the seed as fast as we can with all dungeons. Should be a fairly quick one, too. These runners, top tier runners here in this mode. So this is going to be a really good matchup here.
Absolutely. As soon as Gamachi looks like it needs to open up the right seat here. But otherwise,
That's fine.
yes, fine. This is technically match 2 of the day for the teams, but it's technically game 1 because the team with the higher seed chose the mode for this game, whereas the earlier game, the second seeded team chose that mode. So this is technically game 2, game 1, I should say, but being played first. So yeah, should be fun.
All right.
Looks like we're
Well,
starting. That's it.
everyone but Gamma apparently. Wait, what's happening? Yep. So we got what's a Moon Pearl and Sank?
Yeah, it was 5-6 at Tower of Hero, regular crystals at Eastern and Desert. Well, can't quite tell what's going on the Gamma Choose side, but we'll kind of keep track of everybody else going on. So Ninjembro heading up into Escape. We got Maniacal heading over to check if Ag is required today, which it technically will be. Hey, that's a mirror.
That is a mirror out of the Uncle chest. We got some red 20s on the bush crabs.
Looks like a big 20 at Mushroom Spot. Not much going on. We got a heart container, I believe I saw at Lumberjack. So strictly speaking, Ag not immediately required for anything, but this isn't all dungeons. We will have to beat all the dungeons, including Aga 1 and 2.
Oh my god, Shireen, what are you doing?
Looks like a good start on Shireen's side. We got 6 Tower of Hero Smokies. Well done.
Did it?
All right, full heart going on at Link's house, of course.
Shireen headed to Saha Eastern area. Gonna get that out. And why aren't someone grabbing the shield? Come on, guys. All right. You don't need it. Our piece on the island.
I can confirm Gamachu is racing. I think his feed just is not refreshed from the earlier race there.
Just hold on a moment while we sort that out. We're going to watch the other 3 runners here go. Mineko headed into Kakariko here. And Ninjambro is actually in Kakariko, so got a heart container out the bottle vendor.
That is a good find right there. Can't turn down early health. That's a shovel in another full hard container at Sahasrara.
Nice lamp and blind set too. Nice early safety. There's another shield. Oh my god. And the Burna.
Why shields? Why? All right, so Shireen heading south with all those bombs.
Yeah, we'll just make believe Gambas and Kakariko right now, getting those checks out of the way. It's probably what's happening. Alright. South Shore here for Shireen. Both members of Bottles on Empty going into the well at the same time. That's a nice fire rod.
And we didn't say it earlier, but your mom's favorite Rando team. Oh, there's a refresh feed part partially there. But yeah, let's not spoil the earlier race, but it was a close one. So look at that VOD if you're interested in watching a really good race between these two teams just a little bit ago. All right, we're getting a look at Mini Moldorm from both teams.
Put that fire rod to work. They're getting couple now, not much of action to work with.
Okay, we've got Gamma's feed up and running here. I got $5. We got our first sword, 3 hundo,
Nice.
and a blue bottle. That's a good cave right there. It's not too bad.
Gamma headed into the front of escape.
Probably wishing a little bit that he had a sword.
Now go and get that mirror. There's a couple bombs there in Ice Rod Cave. We got 2 runners in the castle right now.
Not a whole lot going on from Ice Rod Cave. We got Shireen continuing, presumably the fake flipper. We did have Ninjembro kind of just bounce out of Ice Rod Cave going, you know what? I don't have Zora money. Let's just not.
However, Shireen on the path here does have Zora money. Could set up a fake flipper here.
Zora money, Pearl makes absolute sense. All right, Zelda Cell, what do you have for us today?
How?
I don't know what to think about that there, Captain.
Also, Gamma's already on 4 hearts. That's like as much as last seed.
Right?
Yeah, that powder is going to be looming there for a bit because we don't have a hammer to check Magic Bad, but if that powder has something, that's kind of a bad check to do.
Probably nothing Shireen's going to dart for sure, but something they do have to keep in mind, especially if they get a Mushroom and Samaria somewhere.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ninjembro are heading towards our friendly neighborhood of Gina.
He locked in the back of Escape.
Did we get a map? I didn't see the first couple tracks.
Map was in Sanctuary? No. I think there was a map.
Okay, so 2 items in the back locked behind the glove. Okay. Alright, gonna get a look at out of logic, but no less potentially useful. Little waterfall fairy here from Shireen's side.
Swim into the cave, swim out, and all of a sudden, hey, look, you can walk. 10 arrows and 50 rupees, so.
Well, it's money. Could be worse. Ooh, Gamachu running out of bombs, does have 2 free bombs left side. And Sia bombs.
It's that sword.
Alright, so Gamachu. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead. Reed-pitted skull. Okay.
Well, Gamachu now has money for Zora. Shireen about to relay whether or not we need to pay a visit.
Nope.
Answer is no. It's about 166 rupees plus per bomb. I think we'll pass. And 10 free bombs at the well anyway. Gamma just knew it.
That's fine. Gamma gonna make the play to Agina here now, as we're still looking for some kind of piece of progression here. No glove, no hammer yet, so we're going to Eastern Palace.
Yeah, looks like Maniacal may be doing the right play here. Unless the shovel gives us something, we're about to find out that from Shireen and Njembro.
Shovel, what do you got? A glove. Alright.
Alright, Maniacal probably about to be sad. However, you're still missing a hammer or another glove for Dark World, so Eastern could still have goodies here.
Yeah, it's just not really very good routing. It's unfortunate routing because you got to go to Saha to get your glove to go, or to get that shovel to get your glove from the thick spots. So,
No,
what can he do?
Yeah, it wouldn't be unreasonable to see a flute or a lamp here in Eastern Palace. Oh, a sick kid too.
Yeah.
Captain, what was he gonna do with us?
I don't want to know.
Kids nowadays so mischievous.
Yeah. Sure, and Gamma switching sides here. And we're gonna get that shovel. Which one wants to go to the back of Escape here first?
Alright, so logically, Maniacal's about to find progression or it's in the back of Escape. Back of Escape it is. Alright, could have the big chest too. I forgot we already got that key.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Okay.
I mean, this could be an agate seed, potentially still, which is fine. You have to do it anyway, but still missing a sword or a cape for that.
I totally didn't see that Ninjambro and Gamachu have the lantern, so climb up the mountain appears to be the play now.
Okay, yeah, because, yeah, Hera's available, so that's true. Final check in Eastern 10 arrows, so nothing in Eastern Palace right today.
Alright, well, Ninjambro apparently is on the right path for something. Probably a hammer or...
Hammer, other glove, cape, sword, boots, blue mail.
I mean, blue mail's obviously the progression, right? I mean...
Yeah, totally. Let's see, Shireen headed up the mountain now as well. Check Lumberjack first. We know it's just a piece of heart, I believe.
Gamma just must have gone straight for the village. Hi, Hammer. There's our Dark World access.
Boo.
Well, we will have to take out Aga at some point, but no time soon. Sorry, Captain, you go ahead.
Yeah, that's just gonna get us more checks up the mountain here. As well, so...
Okay, so... Ninjambro choosing to not do Hero or East F Mountain, maybe leaving that up to Maniacal.
Yeah, then Ninjambro headed straight to the Dark World. Go ahead and Pipe Cave right away.
I mean, there's a shot. Oh, we have a green pendant at Skull. We already knew a 5-6 at Thieves Town. Did not see what that other pendant was, though.
Hype cave time. What do we got? We got red mail. Piece of heart. 20 rupees. Cadence Savaria and Quake. So
Not bad. Quite good
medium hype,
useful.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do need the cane, obviously. Quake may be required to open up my RTR, so that's good to see.
Shireen realizing, you know what? I should probably get that mirror before going up Death Mountain.
Bro headed south here. I'm gonna check Stumpy. K45 dig game. Makes sense when you got the mirror. Shireen sees the hammer up on Death Mountain now. Gave you on their way as well.
$20 at K45, not much going on there. Alright, we have not one, not two, but 3 of the 4 runners are on Death Mountain right now. I'd assume at least 2 of them are going to go to Tower of Fear at East Death Mountain.
And looks like maybe Gamma's gonna go up, continue on the mountain because Sharif fails the bomb jump across Spec Rock here. So yep, he's gonna go ahead and do some other checks. Lamp. Oh, the lamp was in Line Sutton, Kakariko.
Okay, good bomb jump from Maniacal. Tells us we're going to go to East Death Mountain on Bottles on Empty side.
Set up that bomb jump here on Gamma's side as well. Looks good. Nicely done. We're going to Hera.
Makes sense, you don't know where that hook shot is. Just do it. And if basement's required, leave. Okay, looks like Swamp and Ice are 2 pendants. Yeah, we already kept on as spare trackers there.
Yep. Gamma says, I don't need to do Hera right now, I'll do it later. Yeah, there's a bottle. Bottle number 2 from the chess game.
Got a bee in it. Nice. Oh, nice bombos. Do you see Bottles on Empty doing Hero Basement if it's got an item?
Maybe? Not sure. It'd be a case of one person does it and hopefully it's not required, but if it is required, it'd be good to get that information. Possibly.
I'd almost do it just a metagame. I mean, on one hand, you have your mom's favorite Rando team, which is excellent, great execution, but you don't want to lose the time. Yep, there's an admin basement. But on the other hand, you know they're probably going to skip it. So, let's say you get boots from the basement. Something like that can be a big advantage.
There's some hits in Paradox.
Shireen just
And
putting
they-
that red mail to use, just tanking everything. Sorry, go ahead, Captain.
Yeah, and we are going to get the Hera basement check here on Maniacal side, so.
The beautiful Moth fight. For a big key, thanks, Moth.
First dungeon done for all the rows here. Again, this is all dungeons. We have to do every single dungeon. We're gonna get a quick look at the TR medallion requirement. It is Bombos, so we do need that Bombos medallion.
Was that in Hera? Oh,
Ooh.
oh, this is going to be
Ooh.
very interesting to see what your mom's favorite rando team does.
That is
Oh.
potentially a big find there for Bottles on Empty.
All right, so Gamma just found a hook shot in Super Money, so gonna do Hera
Okay.
pretty quick, but oh, that basement, oh my gosh.
Mm. All right.
That is desert access, that's Mire access. You got that Samaria, 2 medallions that we know of.
Yep.
So good shot that Mire is beatable and could have progression in that area.
Pull a cape out of Hookshot Cave.
Oh, now we're Aga ready. Just a compass out of that big chest. Thanks, Mothula. Master
Pull
Sword.
any items out of. Oh, okay.
And a blind cell. And
Master Sword and Skull Woods.
okay, so we have tempered knowledge. And an ice
Well,
rod
that's
from Thieves' Town Big Chest. Holy moly.
Wow. We can beat TR.
Yes, we can. So Maniacal is going to have some very interesting decisions to come up here.
Yep. We are on the fast track here to go. We're not that far away from go mode at this point.
Maybe a medallion. We need flippers.
Flippers. Yep.
Bow.
Well, yeah. Okay, we're a little farther away then.
Is that it?
That
could be it.
There's the Bombos.
I think Bombos is in the last seed in there too. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need too much here.
Okay, they have a very important decision coming up from your mom's favorite rando team. Part 1, anyway. I mean, you're eventually going to send Shireen up there. You could wait, and if you're finding no real big progression, Shireen just does basement, no big deal.
Maniacal and Dark Death Mountain here. Gonna find the hook shot. There it is.
Okay, Gamma Chew, what are you doing? We are leaving.
He's leaving. Okay.
Okay, so between Maniacal and Ninjembro, they now know that TR is beatable. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ninjembro get sent up the mountain here very soon. Alright, there's tempered knowledge for bottles on empty. There's some good routing possibilities for bottles on empty because you can send Ninjambra up the mountain right now. You're going to get that TR clear. You're going to get Hira basement. You're going to get both runners with that flute. Before your mom's favorite random team even has one runner with it, potentially. Alright, there's flute activation for Maniacal. I imagine next step will be probably going to Hype Cave. And then, oh, or not. Oh, Thieves Town, okay.
Yeah, you saw Ninjambra pick up that tempered sword before going to Moth. That's a good call. That makes Moth pretty trivial.
Well, Maniacal knows where Master Sword is on their side. So can have that going into Mothula just in case.
Actually, yeah, Shireen's gonna have a tempered sword when they go face, or no, he's already done Moth, so he's gonna get tempered knowledge here in just a bit when he goes to the Maiden Cell.
A little bit unusual to see two runners in the same dungeon on the same team, but it's kind of where your mom's favorite rando team is at the moment. Okay, so Maniacal goes in, gets that sword, and bounces out. Okay, so for team bottles on empty, yeah, we're just looking for flute, a bow.
Maybe boots for desert.
Yeah, possibly boots for desert. But I think with that knowledge, you can go ahead and get that whenever you want to.
Ninjambra beelining it to Hera.
I don't know, if I'm bottles on empty, I think I'm foregoing a lot of these single item checks, going straight for known dungeons you can go ahead and beat and dungeon clears around the areas. Okay, so bottles on empty is sending Ninjambra up the mountain. Not gonna get that X shot first.
Go get Sir Kane of Samaria out of Hype Cave. Which, your Monster Rando team has not been to Hype Cave yet.
In about a half hour, let's go. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just about ready to say that. Go ahead.
You go first, my friend. You're good.
Alright. Yep. I was just gonna say we're about a half hour in. Don't forget to give these runners a follow. They're wonderful at this game. If you like watching this game, they play it all the time. They are very good. As well as my co-com Lana Bean. Thank you, Lana, and our checkers Arya Stark and Fear Agent. Give them a follow as well.
And Fear Agent may or may not have a association with your mom's favorite rando team.
I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah, Shireen skipping out on Hera basement as well. So that's going to be unfortunate for them.
And while you're at it, give my co-com a Captain 1977 follow. fantastic human being. Always fun to hang out with.
Now you go first player runner into desert.
So Gamachu is probably just going to meander his way over to Hype Cave from here and go, oh dear, we could have gotten that a little bit ago.
Oh, we need boots.
Okay, that's knowledge for Team Bottles on Empty. So they need boots, they need a bow, and flippers, and that's go mode.
Yep.
And they can currently clear everything except desert. Yeah, they can pretty much do everything but desert and eastern and pod.
And swamp.
I guess swamp, yeah, okay. So they can do a few dungeons. Let's get the mentality of the, thinking about Randomizer seeds where you're like, oh, we can clear every dungeon because of all these items we currently have. Yeah. Alright, Gamachu is giving us our first look in the myths checks. We've got hammer pegs going on for blueberries. Alright,
Nigel into Meyer, Najimbro, getting the mitts, and we'll get that hook shot here in just a moment.
I can't see Ninjimbro skipping out on Turtle Rock right now.
I would think not. Yeah, we're doing the magic bat check. Just $5, so don't have to go to Zelda Cell to get that powder.
Alright, well, unless Purple Chest has something, a little bit of a time sink going on for Gamachu and Bottle and your mom's favorite Rando team. Meanwhile, we've got Bottles on Empty kind of following progression. Okay, so Gamachu doesn't know it, but he kind of needs this purple chest to pay off right now.
Okay. Made a mistake. Shireen is finishing up Hera now. Let's see. Shireen wants to go back and do that basement. We know he needs to be done.
I think you gotta. This team is in a lot of trouble if they don't send Shireen to the basement. All we know is Gamachu is doing a bunch of clears to the south, and he's like, I'm not finding anything. Maybe you just do basement. And I'm pretty sure Gamachu is allergic to the basement, so yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay, good. This is good for your mom's favorite Rando team, but Purple Chest, nothing there, so Swift Chain not pay it out today.
Now, Gamachu's about to get rewarded for Hype Cave, though. He got a mail upgrade, and more importantly, the Cane of Samaria. We don't know. Flippers are a thing right now, probably either Turtle Rock or Meyer.
It's a cane for Gamma. Quake that we don't need.
Yeah, Shireen about to give Gamachu the bad news here.
Yep. Yeah, that can't feel too great. You already been up there once, and now you got realize you have to go back for the basement.
Oh, we got our
We are
five
gonna.
sixes.
Yes, we do.
We also have not seen Pod. I don't really see Gamachu dipping Pod at this point with knowledge of that flute, and suddenly you're like, oh gosh, desert, mire area.
Mm-hmm.
And with that Sumerian knowledge too, you're like, oh gosh, there's Turtle Rock we could do.
Pyramid item here on Gamma's side. That is a useless ether.
Well, their team does not know it's useless, so Gamma's gonna go ahead and pick that up.
Yep.
Alright, we've got Shireen. Gonna go pick up that Samaria, gonna pick up that mail upgrade. Probably going right from Mire, or to Mire from there, I'd imagine.
I would think so. Yep.
Nothing.
Fairy producing $40. Oh boy. Okay.
Nothing.
There's the flippers and tea and lava chests.
Okay, so they need a bow and they need boots for no mode on bottles on empty side. So I definitely see an advantage on bottles on empty side. Your mom's favorite Rando has kind of a little bit of an overworld advantage clear rate, but if bottles on empty avoids those checks, that's a lot of time save.
Now we just opened up Swamp Palace and Ice Palace as well, so...
Okay, we got a Temperate Sword Vitrios going on. No bow, but it's fine. Maniacal realizing, I think I gotta hit those eyeballs with the sword. Hey, bottles on empty is getting empty bottles.
Shireen into desert area, get the knowledge of the Boots Lock Desert.
And Boots right now could be in some ugly spots. Worst case scenario, like Pod, because I don't see them doing that before Ice Palace and Swamp. Looks like Gamachu is gonna head towards Turtle Rock.
Yeah, you don't wanna. You just got the blue. You're up here already. You might as well go ahead and knock it out. And be rewarded with those flippers and lava chests as well. So.
All right, Maniacal heading up presumably to clean up School Woods and Thieves Town at this point, because you're gonna get your Tempered out of the deal. You're gonna get Ice Rod as well.
Oh, there's the four sorted desert. Okay.
And Maniacal starting to maybe get some overworld done, so it's hard to agree with this play. You've got a lot of stuff you could do with your knowledge between the two teams. I think you start ignoring overworld, just go for dungeons.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what the team is you're playing against, and you're like, if we have an advantage from that flute, we gotta take advantage. Start clearing your dungeons.
Yeah, this is gonna get some time back to your mom's favorite Rando team. So,
I mean, you got the flute, but it's still an investment. just got to keep rolling with it. Continue with your dungeons. Overworld can wait. Maybe you could do it with boots and look for a bow.
Phoenix drops a red rupee, so just flippers out of TR.
But those flippers unlock a lot.
Opting for the overworld checks here doesn't feel like the right decision, but we know that the Smith chain is not helpful right now, so
It's not as much time as Gamachu spent walking to these checks, but it's still time you cannot afford to give a team of really either side.
yeah.
I think Manacle's got to start clearing dungeons. You got to go for your Skull and Thieves where you have known progression.
Or go to Pod.
Oh my gosh, Maniacal is just going to continue falling behind on dungeons here unless Maniacal can pull like pull a bow out of Pod or something. Alright, so we got new checks going on in Jembro side in Ice Palace again. For anybody just joining us, we got bottles on empty, just looking for boots and
The bow.
the bow. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And your Mom's Favorite Rando team now in that same boat as well, so they have knowledge of what they need to do to finish the seed. They're looking for more, and Maniacal in the Pod now going to give them some new checks at least, but
unbeatable, and you're falling behind on stuff. This is, if you're sending somebody to do these checks, you got to send in Jembro with the dungeon lead.
And Pod is bow locked. That was a map in the first chest of Pod, so
oh my gosh, I do not agree with this.
I mean, yeah, there might be the other bow in here. You might find the boots, but yeah, I don't understand.
No, Maniacal, go to dungeons, other dungeons you could beat. Catch up on Ninjembro. Let Ninjembro clear ahead of you and kind of tell you what's going on. And Maniacal not wanting to use that blue potion, gonna go ahead and Mimic Clip here. Beautifully done. There it is.
Yeah, you see Shireen, their knowledge of the flippers now. Gonna go ahead and go beat Ice Palace right now, and Gabba's probably gonna head to Swamp after this.
Yeah, which is the right call. You're setting your team to no unbeatable dungeon. This is just time that Bottles on Empty is given right back to Ramon's favorite Rando team. Now, Team Bottles on Empty could still get bailed out. best case scenario for them, they find a bow locked in pod behind a bow. And you're not looking for the other one. You may find it, you know, sitting in a swamp or whatever, but you're not looking for it. But even if you find the boutonniere and nothing else, I do not see that as worth dipping.
No.
At this point, pod is so backed up in logic, you could find your boots and then... Yeah, okay, well... Boots are good, but in this case, worth a pod dip with no bow.
Yep.
Oh, maniacal, you know that's gotta be a key lock key.
Okay, so boots and pod means we're a bow away from. No. Oh my god!
Apparently going into pod was the play, and I'm a doofus. We have team bottles and empty in go mode between the two runners.
Good lord. Well, rip me.
Yeah, me too. This is why we were in the open and these guys are in the invitational, I guess. I don't know.
Good lord.
Okay, so they're gonna be able to go mode Swamp Palace, and suddenly this pod dip is looking beyond brilliant. And Ninjembro heading immediately for pod.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Maniacal, with knowledge of the rest of the go mode items, gonna be able to go right to those items in Thieves Town.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see Mom's favorite Rando team going to pod for anything, unless they find a bow here in Swamp.
Well, it has to be either. It has to be a swamp at this point, or green pendant, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because there is another bow out there that has to be out there. So.
Very likely just sitting in pod. So Gamachu is probably going to find the bow, go right for pod. I don't know at this point who I give the advantage to. The one thing. Like, there's not a whole lot for your mom's favorite rando team to do outside the dungeon. They've done all the overworld clears, so the bow is just in their path somewhere. And they will probably not be getting those silvers. I think the big key was pre that.
Shireen gonna go turn in the green pendant. Gamma's in Swamp while Maniacal's finishing up pod here.
The OK ring on Gamashu's side.
Okay, Shireen headed up to TR get those flippers. Got a mushroom.
Yeah, well, with the bow sitting left side swamp, that's not great.
Yeah. There's the boots for Ninjembro.
Okay, so Ninjembro are going to be the first of the four runners in technical go mode here momentarily.
Yeah, Bottles on Empty had a slight lead going in when Maniacal went into pod, but that lead just opened way up when they found the boots and bow in pod.
And Gamachu so far not finding a bow in Swamp, and no bow in Ice Palace either.
Gamma wants to like to go back into do left side here and the big chest.
Oh yeah, bow could be on Ped too at this point, can't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Gamma is gonna go back in.
I think you got it if you're that team.
Nice quick kill of the Armos. Oh, the Jimbro Beard out of the back pod. Oh no.
That probably wasn't intentional, was it?
No, I don't think so.
I bet there are a few choice words going on right now. Oh, didn't have a small key.
Oh, well that'll do it. So it was intentional. Okay.
So if there's nothing left side Swamp, this is good for bottles on empty, because they will be go moding the Swamp Palace.
Yeah.
In fact, they'll be go moding the rest of the entire game. Ninjembro is in go mode. Maniacal knows where that ice rod is. In fact, Tempered and Ice Rod sitting in Thieves Town. So basically, Maniacal just needs to get that Ice Rod sword, gonna go up to GT, or TR I should say, and get that the flippers, and that'll be his go.
Hey, left side Swamp. What do you got? As a heart piece. That is it. Other one's a map. Okay. We got a mushroom.
That's fine, right? Oh, Gamma does not have the flute activated yet.
Yeah.
So I gotta presume they're gonna go right turn in that mushroom. But otherwise, Gamachu is still a skull and a nice away from Pedpole. Shireen still needs to go back to Swamp to pull Ped, if Ped is the bow answer.
Yeah, go turn in that mushroom right away. And that's just a heart container, so...
Okay, we're looking like green pendant or pedestal? Am I
Well, they
missing
turned
anything?
in the green pendant's already been turned in,
Oh.
so it might be on Ped.
Could be a paradox too.
Ew. Ew. That's the ice rod from Maniacal. Anyone do catfish? I don't think anyone's done catfish.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think you're right. I do wonder how close your mom's favorite rando team is to saying heck with it and just going for pod, but at this point, I don't think you do. And then Jembro kind of goofing a bit there on the quick kill for Armos Nice. Takes him down though. Meanwhile, Maniacal, Blind is gone, taking down Thieves down, and Shireen taking down Trinex. And Gamachus and Meyer going for Vitreous.
Oof.
Got the trifecta boss kills going on all sides. So we're looking at either Pedestal or Grumpy Fish for that bow, or something for the leading to the bow. The only fetch quests we're missing are what? The book and shovel? No, we got shovel. So just the book. Okay, quick modular kill for Maniacal. See ya, Ma. Alright, well, Maniacal's only play right now is Mountain for Turtle Rock. Eat that, get your flippers, come back down for, well, I guess you just could go mode Ice Palace right now if you really want. Or, yeah, going for Desert, there's that too. We do know that Desert cannot have a bow in the back due to the boots being just bow locked in pod.
Yep. Yeah, your mom's favorite Rando team does not want to go to pod without the bow. And that's unfortunate. I mean, they're right, technically. The other bow just happened to be in pod.
Okay, it's another crystal down for an Engembro. Gonna have Desert to mirror too, go to Swamp, clean that up, be the first into GT. Maniacal still has TR to do, which is gonna be lengthy regardless.
Yeah.
And
It's
then,
nothing they can do about the full clear with the lava chest having an item.
exactly, so Engembro is definitely gonna be very far ahead into GT, but gonna have easy knowledge from Maniacal of that key layout. Okay, and we've got Shireen with first access to Pedestal. Okay, so Shireen going to buy a green potion and a blue potion. Are we going to pod?
Yes.
This is good for your mom's favorite rando team. We're never gonna probably know where that other boa is, but regardless. Yeah, so to answer your question, chat, we got Maniacal going into pod, which both Captain and myself were saying we disagree with this play. But it turns out you get your boots and your bowlock bow in pod, so there you go. And that was their go mode.
Yep.
So we do know that the bow either has to come from Grumpy Fish, Pedestal, or the book giving you one of those from one of those two checks. And Gamachu is a little bit behind because of the sheer amount of overworld clearing that Gamachu did, whereas Shireen has kind of been sticking to dungeons and also was the first on your mom's favorite rando team to find the flute in Hero Basement, whereas Buttles on Empty sent their first runner into basement and got the flute quite early.
And Shireen, seeing that pod is bowlocked, is leaving.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
No, what? Where's he going? Oh yeah, he's leaving.
He's gonna go bolt bed.
Yep.
I thought that green bottle would have been like, oh, let's just do it. We're just single breaking. All right, is this a pet seed? Captain, your thoughts?
50-50 shot. Yeah, I say yeah. Why not? Might as well be.
This is an SG race. SG chat does love a good pet seed.
And get your pet hype in chat, folks. Here we go.
And Captain, what do we got?
It's the bow. There it is. Ugh. Wow.
I mean, it's an all dungeon, so frankly, if you're running this solo, it could be worse. So little does your mom's favorite rando team know, but they're gonna get silvers out of it, I guess. In their boots.
Well, well,
I mean, sure.
Where was the big Ian pod?
It was in the
that
back.
in Dark Maze?
It was in Dark Maze. But here's the thing, though, is that Shireen is going to relay that pod information by the time I think Gamma's going to be able to bolt bed. Like, Gamma's going to be going to Skullwoods. Possibly by the time Shireen's able to relay that information to him. He's going to go, oh, there's boots! And then a few seconds later, oh, there's a bow! And I don't know what Gamma does at that point, because Gamma's just going to have this and Skull to finish.
Yeah, this does not bode well for your mom's favorite Rando team. And Jimbo working on their last dungeon right now.
There is an upside to what your mom's favorite rando team's been doing there, Captain.
What's that?
Like how to avoid grumpy fish.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say no bonking either, but yeah.
Oh, that too. Yeah. I wonder if Game 3, if it happens, is going to be a Game 3, if they're going to call it Game 4. We'll have to see. Alright, everybody. Feel free to get little guesses in chat. We got Ninja Emperor heading over to Ganon's Tower. Play a little game. What do you think, Captain?
Sure, let's play a game.
Alright, everybody. You know the
22
drill.
locations in this Candace Hour. Why that Mickey might be? Go ahead and get your guesses in chat. Closest one was our Undying Respect. And lifetime supply of Rando seeds.
Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me.
Yeah.
And Gamachu going into the front of Skull to get that the sword. And then Shireen is going to be relaying the other bow location momentarily, and the team is going to be upset. We're going to have to ask him about that timing when this is done with the interview. Okay, there's Shireen telling Gamachu we are in GOAT mode. And that team assuming at this point that the other bow is in Ganon's Tower. Okay, chat, you have a few more moments to get your guesses into chat. 1 to 22, where's that GT Big Key? Ninja Emperor side is who we will be going on.
Silvers! Oh my goodness.
And disappointment going on. At that point, Gamachu is just going to be like, whatever, I'm just going to mirror and pull the bed.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we at? 3 so far, Captain? Yeah, I think we're at 3.
Yeah, I think 3, yeah.
As the 2 small keys. 4, 5, 6, 7, I gotta presume here. And okay. Or did we go right? We're about to find out. We're either at 5 or we're at 7.
I was paying attention, I'm sorry.
We were at 5. Alright, this is 6.
We're at 5, 6, 7. And the Jimbro's got a bit of a lead over all the runners here. Because Maniacal still has to go back down and complete Swamp.
And Shireen still has to go be Desert and Eastern. Eastern first, of course, goes right at Pod. The Gamachu is going to have to go to Pod and then finish up Desert and Eastern as well. And we didn't say it, but Maniacal is officially in go mode as well. And there is the GT Big Key. That is check number, let's see, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, I want to say. Don't think we had any 10s in chat. Closest we had was Indifferent Ninja, I want to say. And total
That means
unsent.
we win. That means we win, Lana. Yeah.
True. Congrats, Captain.
Congrats, Lana.
Alright, Shireen picks up that pod crystal. Gonna be heading over to, I'll get a mirror, probably do Eastern.
The Jimbro, just as long as the Jimbro remembers, hey, I gotta still do Castle Tower after this, so let's not forget that.
It's true. Still got CT to finish up. And this is not key sanity, so we're pretty much just gonna get the 2 small keys, go say hi to the Aghanim and beat that, and there you go, Ganon. Good fight from Maniacal on Trinex. All right, Maniacal's just got a Gomon Swamp Palace out of him. Already knows what that big key is.
Maniacal?
Oh, wait, he could do GT.
Oh, okay.
Right, forgot Swamp's a pendant.
That's fine. Everything's fine, chat.
In fact, that's pretty good routing-wise, because you're going to be able to do GT, you're going to be able to beat CT, you're going to be able to do Swamp, and just save and quit, and you're right back at Ganon.
Very good routing, yeah.
Alright, Shireen picks up Crystal number 6 for team, your mom's favorite Rando team.
Shireen headed back to the desert. Gamma fluffs the silvers. Do it! Oh, he did it! I mean, it makes sense. That was they're right there.
Yeah, it's going to cost you more time to avoid them than it would just to snag them. You got to get your big key anyway.
Yeah. There's the big key from Maniacal.
Alright, well, everybody is in go mode. Bottle's on empty, though, with a significant lead at this point.
Yeah, just believe in Bolus. Bollock Pod. Yeah.
Bolus, bootless pod for go mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Apparently it's that easy. That's what I've been missing the whole time.
And the Jimbro take it down. Aga 2, now time to head to Aga 1. As you see, the links are in the chat for our runners. Be sure to give them a follow. We put on a wonderful show for you, as well as my co-cop, Lana B. Give her a follow. She is a wonderful person, wonderful streamer, as well as our checkers, Arya Stark, and Fear Agent.
And don't forget to give Captain a follow. Also a fantastic streamer, great runner, good friend, the one and only Captain 1977, everybody.
The Jimbro remembering AX. This is all dungeons. Need a complete gas star. Well done. I definitely wouldn't have fell in that can and tried to beat him right away. No, I've never done that.
Never.
No.
And just also a reminder to everybody, this is, let's see, we've got a race going on SG2 right now between Twinfinity and Pagog and Finrana Drifters. But other than that, that's the last invitational race. But later on today, 1:10 Pacific, 4:10 Eastern, we do have on the SpeedGaming 2, Deadrock, You Like a Burnicane versus Wishful Thinking. Game 2, it's going to be Retrance. As part of the Open League, we got Drowsy and Hammerbro on commentary with tracking by Shinmaru and Obscure Lifeform. And 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the ALTTPR League, we do have It's Peanut Butter Jelly Time versus the Long Shots. Game 1. It's going to be a pilot spoiler. While you're at it, don't forget to give SpeedGaming Family Networks a follow. SpeedGaming to SpeedGaming 6, and even higher if you want to go there. and the ALTTPR League channels as well. SpeedGaming puts on all sorts of randomizer events. They don't just cover A Link to the Past, Super Mario Brothers, other Zelda games, and all sorts of randomizers.
Metroid.
Oh yeah.
Super Metroid, sure. Yep.
You
Lots
love-
of good stuff.
You love Rando, follow the SpeedGaming family and network channels here.
Well, I don't know about you, but I like watching the Ocarina of Time. It's good stuff.
Just tells me how bad I am at the game, but I still love it.
Yeah, so.
I'm like, what do you mean they could finish a Rando seed in 2.5 hours? Here I am 5 hours into mine, still not in gun mode. Alright, so we got your mom's favorite random team and Shireen doing more of a traditional Hope Room left. Oh, no, we got the mirror out. So we are actually going to go to their... Or did they just... No, I think Shireen went Hope Room first. But regardless, I was going to say, it looks like we're going to go... Oh, we didn't. Okay, we're all going to do the same route here. We're just going to go... Stalfos right. It's a good route. Get you that big key fast.
Yeah, but you just gotta finish up Desert Palace here. Maniacal gonna hop into the castle tower here, then in the swamp. Well, Ninjembro is close to being done already at Aga 1. Ninjembro first of our runners into Ganon.
Alright, so Maniacal's got Castle Tower to clean up, Swamp Palace, so we've got to assume maybe 6 minutes-ish, 7 minutes-ish behind Ninjembro. Alright, with that news, I think Ninjembro finds out where those silvers actually are, which they had less overworld left than... Or they had quite a bit of overworld left. So I guess that may not technically tell them where silvers are, but that's still ugly.
Yeah. They'll find out in the credits.
Well, that's true, actually.
They'll say the stick and twine sleeps forever again, so... That will do it for Ninjembro. Taking down Ganon. It's your first set of GG's in chat. For Ninjembro, bottles on empty.
GG's.
Nako finishing with an official time of 1:18:03. Nako's taking on Aga1 again. Does have to go back to Swamp to clear that out, but that should be fairly quick. Swamp's a pretty quick dungeon.
Ooh, and I do see the Open Weekly is on the schedule officially here. On this very channel, SpeedGaming. It's gonna be about 5:30 p.m. Pacific, or Eastern, 2:30 Pacific. Open Weekly, everybody. Free streams are back, baby. This ended up being a closer race than I technically thought because both runners on your mom's favorite random team do have CT to clean up. But like on average, I think Bottles and MT is doing pretty well, but Maniacal is going to be reasonably close to your mom's favorite rando team.
Mm-hmm. That goes Agatu for Shireen. Gamachu into Gannis Tower, gonna get that big key. Or he's got the big key, he's gonna start to climb.
Oh, and with us, we are welcoming the first member of Bottles and Empty to finish Ninjembro.
GG's.
GG.
Hey, thanks, GG's. And I'm sure the others will be coming in a little bit.
Yeah, if you'd like to hold off on the interview, we can do that for a couple minutes. It's certainly up to you.
Yeah, sure. We'll wait for some of the others. I just hopped in because I got the invite, but I'll mute and let you guys finish doing comms until the rest are here.
No worries. Sounds good.
Maniacal into Swamp. Gonna clear that out right quick. Shireen's in Castle Tower. Gamachu starting to climb.
Alright, so Maniacal just a Swan Palace to finish up. Gamachu's got the climb in GT ahead of him, and Shireen is in Castle Tower to finish up then. Good specky clip, pulled that off nicely.
Remembers to grab the key. Good job.
Alright, and Gamachu with a very nice clean land mode too. Alright, we'll start interviews shortly, everybody. We do see some people hopping in the channel.
Nice quick kill of Urgus there from Maniacal.
That's not how you say that.
I said Urgus.
Alright, fair enough. You're a captain, just gotta give it the R.
Yeah. It's a hard R.
Okay, it's a really long trip from Maniacal to Ganon. We're just gonna have to keep track of this, everybody. It's really, really hard.
Yep, it's hard. Oh, look, we're there. Okay.
Oh, Captain, we're there.
Yep.
Alright, Maniacal falls in on the Ganon fight, gonna take on the Big Pig.
Yeah. Aga 1 on the bottom for your mom's favorite Rando. Aga 2 at top for Gamachu. This is some cave shots against Aga 2. Maniacal already has Ganon into phase 3.
But no silvers. I don't know how he's gonna pull this off, but we'll watch here. We'll find out.
We'll see.
All right, so we've got Shireen on Aga 2, or Aga 1, I should say. We've got Gamachu just finishing up Aga 2. Does have to go to Aga Tower, though. All right, Shireen is on Aga, or Ganon, I should say, right now.
That will do it for Maniacal. Take down Ganon. Second set of GG's in chat for Bottles on Empty.
GG's to Maniacal and Bottles on Empty taking game 1/game 2. Very confusing. Of the day.
Maniacal gonna finish with a 125.36.
And Shireen does quickly toss in the towel. As does Gamachu. Yes, both runners on your mom's favorite random team do toss in the towel here.
Yep, and look, we're joined already by the winners of the race today, Najibro, Maniacal. GG, see you both.
Yo, thanks, and GG's to your mom's favorite rando team.
And we also in fact, have been joined by your mom's favorite random team, both Shireen and Gamachu. GG's to both of you.
Hey, GG's to you, Ninjembro, Monaco.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Just believe in Bolak, Bolus Pod, huh?
There was a lot of stuff there.
So here's the thing. I just had a big question. Both Cap and myself were saying we do not agree with this pod play. Maniacal is falling further and further behind. There's still 2 items from no mode on their side. What went behind you going into pod and just going with it, even though Ninjembro is finding all the progression?
Can I take this one?
Dungeons ahead. Yeah, you too. How did that thought process work?
He mentioned wanting to do that play, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure. And like I didn't necessarily agree with it, but like the more I thought about it, like after he was in there, I was like, I guess this kind of makes sense, because the other option for him really to do is like to chase me through Turtle Rock for the flippers, which by then I'm going to be in Swamp Palace anyway. So it's like the only other option really available for him as far as density goes was to go into, bowless pod, which, one, there's a decent chance like you can get to the back anyway. We don't know that it's bow locked. And 2, like even if it is bow locked, like the boots can be there, the other bow can be there, and we still get the information on like the big keys. So like when I get there, like I know like even if it's nothing in there, I know exactly how to just jam to the big key and finish the dungeon. And it just so happens that like everything we need is just there, and that's just kind of how it broke.
Yeah, it worked out about as well as it possibly could have, obviously. With it being bow, boots, and a super deep big key. But, I mean, because you can only have 2 non-small keys in the front, you're favored to have to go deep for the big key anyway. And it was the best point of volume, given that we wanted to put Ninjembro into ice in case Swamp was go-modable. So the route that he was on was ice, cleaning up Zora, then Swamp to Pyramid Fairy. And I wasn't going to be able to split, because we wanted him on ice before Swamp, and he had the flippers. And so there wasn't really another good option other than me eating an extra mountain climb.
Well, you could have gone to ice without the flippers.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
Yeah.
I went to ice and let Gamma do Swamp to get the information from when the flippers were required.
Mm-hmm.
And then I eventually just went for the mountain anyway, because at that point, the 6 items in Swamp just felt like the
more
flippers.
appealing.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously reasonable. It was just a situation where Ninjembro was like, do I do Swamp first or do Ice first? And I was like, kind of like swamp into pyramid over. I mean, swamp into ice is also a thing, but then I'm on ice, and I mean, it would have been very reasonable to send me into ice there. There was like a brief, I don't know, 15-second argument where I was like, I want to do pod here. Permission to do pod, please. He was like, fine.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like, there's so many options. It's just like you pick one, and then at that point, like you're already doing it, so you don't turn around from it.
And I guess same general question for your mom's favorite Rando team. Was there ever a thought to go into Bolus Pod? We did see Shireen dip in there and immediately finding out that it was Bowlock, but that was kind of well after we kind of had the knowledge of what was going on in Pod. But did you guys ever think, let's just do it, even if we're just Bowlock, just go in?
Absolutely not. We had left as 3 overworld checks in the game. Like, it's most likely the other boats in GT. Don't waste time potion clipping, mimic clipping. Just go, do these overworld checks we had left over. Then we found the bow and pad. Like, okay, this could still be pretty good. Then we found the other bow and Bowlock pod. Like, okay, we're probably screwed here because I could see them making some play like that. I don't know why, but that was my thought. Like, once I saw Ninjambro finish, I'm like, they 100% finished on bow. There's no way they could have gotten silvers. That's kind of what I was thinking. And yeah, that's like that bow. Like if it was on Helmasaur, I think we're okay. But again, we also full cleared kind of a lot of the overworld. We just had Graveyard Ledge and Catfish left at that point when we found bow. So
Graveyard Ledge was a green bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one checked Catfish at all, so we don't know.
Probably the book, right? Yeah, the book's probably
book or half magic or something, yeah.
Yeah. It's just that was never on our radar. We just wanted to full clear basically our open available crystals that we knew we could full clear. It's just unfortunate. Just was logically required to get that bow and pad, but yeah.
Yeah, we played very safe with like a lot of small time losses, and it was really rough to gauge early on because like the flute was in a nasty spot, and I can see that being a go mode item, and so we were hesitant to do the Mire stuff, and then we didn't go to Hype Cave, so we felt bad about TR because it's like, well, once you get the hammer, you have East Death Mountain, and you also have Skullwoods and Thieves, so that also is like up there, but like we kind of wanted to follow each other and take the small time losses, and at the end of the day, like we basically last located go mode, and we were still gonna finish sub 130 average time, like can't complain. But yeah, we were just trying to follow each other and not make any of those kind of plays.
Yeah, we're pretty thorough in how we swept things out. I was open to eating the double dip of pod to get the big key routed. But otherwise, I mean, with flippers, we had a route to take care of all the flippers stuff with what Ninjembro was doing, had a route to Pyramid Fairy, Pyramid Catfish. Weren't obviously going to ever do the boots checks, but like would have throttled down to Ped fairly quickly. Because we didn't leave any loose ends anywhere. Except Spike Cave. I think we didn't get back to Spike Cave. Yeah.
False Spike
I was
Cave.
gonna say false. We did end up off Spike Cave. When Ninjembro got the flippers in TR, he was like, "Do I have to go do Spike Cave right now, or can I leave?" And I was like, "If I have to go for the flippers, I'll do Spike Cave then."
Yeah, we just kind of did it early. We didn't want to leave anything orphaned. I did leave Flute alone though for a while because we just had Dark World access, a lot of stuff open to us.
Okay. Yeah, we were wondering about that, and it was funny. I was like, if there's one point in time to skip Hair Basement, I was like, this is probably it, but it's also co-op average time, and it's just like, if it is something, it's probably just like pretty good for us because it's completely reasonable to skip that. But like in co-op, I'm a fan of just like being more thorough. Like it sucks because like you hate to be more thorough because then like you can still get burned by it just like in a normal seed, but it's like it doesn't feel as bad being thorough like in co-op. So it's like, hey, go down there, see what you find, and then it's the flute, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna clear it, but then we got bombed. Like, well, Shireen, you need to come here get that anyway. So by the time we're coming down to like maybe garbage checks, then you could clear the basement.
So wait, you knew it was required bombos by the time that you were in Hera, so you did East Mountain first and got the mitts and hook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I did Hera on my way to the East Mountain, so I just re-entered before I walked across. Because Ninjembro had gotten the hammer up there in Spec Rock Cave, and so we sent him to Dark World and me to chase and clean up the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that all makes sense.
Yeah, it's just efficiency that we lost and just couldn't get back. I got the hammer. I had to go all the way back to get mitts, hookshot, bombos, and then I had to go all the way back again to do TR, and then again for GT. So I think we lost like 2 mountain climbs on you from that, and then neither of us had boots for the entire seed.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
two mountain climbs, and I think Ninjembro also had 2 mountain climbs.
Sounds about
Because
right.
he left with hammer and then went up, or no, because he went to TR. He had 3 mountain climbs because he had to climb for GT then separately.
Still better than 5.5 mountain climbs.
Yeah, rip your SGL. Send seed. That thing was gross.
But yeah, GG's again, Gamma, Shireen. I'm looking forward to Game 3 and just being on the sidelines.
Yeah. Now we get to just sit back and relax and watch them go at it.
Yeah,
Shireen.
Gamma, if it's at a reasonable hour, we should sign up to do duo comms, but it'll probably be at a degenerate hour because Maniacal's involved.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if you guys had that plan, but I guess not.
No, I was going to say, Shireen, do you know what you and Fear are going to pick?
We do not have it ironed out. I still have to speak with him.
Okay.
Cool.
But we'll try to get that squared away and scheduled before Thanksgiving, just so we can, have time to practice and also not, worry about it.
Yeah,
this
true.
week.
We still technically have like
week
basically
and
the
a half,
entire week
but-
after Thanksgiving's.
But
Yeah,
realistically,
we have
like
a
3
while.
days.
Or you could do it on Thanksgiving. Give everybody in the U.S. a little treat.
Pass. Well, I say pass as if I'm running.
People rather watch football instead. Who wants to watch Rando?
True.
Absolutely.
Me. I want to watch Rando.
I want to watch Rando. I don't want to play Rando. I want to eat a lot of food and be on the couch. Football,
Just
Rando,
pass out.
whatever I'm watching. I just want to not have to be trying too hard.
Y'all in your sports.
Yeah, GG's. The first race was super fun and stressful to watch. I was glad that we're able to bring it back and even the series, and looking forward to Game 3.
Yeah. GG's to you both, and good luck going into Game 3 now. So we got to sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
GG's to both teams. Just a quick reminder, it's the last race we got going on. I think there may be a current one going on, but it's the last scheduled race that's already not underway for the Invitationally. But in the Open, we do have a 4:10 p.m. Eastern race going on SG2. It's going to be fun. So, and another one at 8 p.m. Eastern on the ALTTPR League channel. So everybody stay tuned for that. But otherwise, huge thank you to the captain for co-common with me, and also to Fear Agent and Arya Stark for jumping in on late tracking signups. Thank you both very much. But otherwise, thank you everybody for hanging out here. And the captain, why don't you go ahead and take us on out?
Yep, GG's all the runners involved, and links are in chat for the runners and the commentary team today. Appreciate everyone being here. We'll see you all for the next one. Have a good day, everybody.